All right, well today is Saturday. It's actually my Sunday because I work for 5 days, and so it's food prep Sunday for me. I'm in the middle of food prepping right now, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just make a quick video? I'm making a teriyaki chicken and rice casserole for my lunches this week, so I thought I would give you the recipe, walk you through it real quick, kind of show you what I eat for the day. I eat pretty much the same things, the same staple things, but if you didn't watch my really long 50-minute food prep video, I can recap it for you here. And my bean burritos are really a popular hit, so I'm gonna show how to make them real quick, okay? So, got my beer, cheers. Happy March. I'm wearing my green snowflake leggings because it's dumping snow in Reno right now, so I figured I would be festive. Okay, so I already kind of started this teriyaki chicken rice casserole. It's really easy to make. I used to eat it all the time. I haven't had it in like a year, and it's really good for dinner. If you wanted to make just one pot of it for dinner, if you have a family. I am generally by myself. My husband works out of state, so I make this for my lunches, and then I divide them into individual containers. So I'm just gonna go through quickly the steps that I've done up until this point. I will post this recipe. I put it in the Weight Watcher app because now that chicken is free, the points have gone down drastically. I put it in the Weight Watcher app for myself. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. So go check out Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, send me an email. It's my handle, www.stacy, STACYRN, @gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and I can just send you this recipe. It's just so much easier to take like a picture of the recipe and send you a picture as opposed to retyping it in every form of social media. So, all right, very simple ingredients. So basically, you're making your teriyaki sauce. You're gonna use low sodium soy sauce, water. You're gonna use brown sugar. When I used to make it, I used regular brown sugar. I just discovered Truvia sweetener with brown sugar blend, and I put it in the recipe builder. It's 1/3 cup of that. It's 9 points for the Truvia, and it's 11 for the regular brown sugar. This makes 8 servings, so divide it over 8. It's not gonna affect your point total. I don't need all that real brown sugar, so I used the Truvia. You're gonna have honey, ground ginger, olive oil, minced garlic, cornstarch, 1.5 pounds of boneless chicken breast, brown rice or whatever rice you want. I use brown rice, mixed vegetables, and pineapple tidbits, my favorite. So quickly, what I did already is you're gonna preheat your oven to 350. In a saucepan, such as this, you're gonna combine the soy sauce, the water, the brown sugar, the honey, ginger, olive oil, and garlic in this saucepan. You're gonna cover it, put it on medium heat, and you're gonna let it just boil itself. So once it starts boiling, you're gonna remove the cover, let it boil for 1 minute. Okay, so while this is sitting on the stove with the cover on it, so I've dumped all my ingredients in here, just dump, put the cover on, it's gonna sit on the stove. So while it's sitting on the stove, on the side, I'm gonna mix 2 tablespoons of water and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. You mix it together in a bowl with a fork, and it gets like a slurry kind of consistency. So once that starts boiling, you're gonna take the cover off, let it boil for 1 minute. After that minute, you're gonna take the slurry, dump it into the saucepan, stir it up, and you're gonna let it boil for another minute. Okay, once that is made, your sauce is essentially made. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a 9x13 dish. I have always made it with 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, which is probably, it was like 3 big chicken breasts. You just lay them in the pan raw. Take it out of the container, put it in the pan raw. Once your sauce is done, whoa, making a ruckus. You're gonna take about 1 cup of the sauce and pour it over the raw chicken breast. So it's in, you're not gonna shred it or anything yet because it's gonna be raw, so it's just like this, okay? Then You have sauce left, cup over here. You're gonna stick it in the oven 30 to 35 minutes. You want it pretty much cooked. You're gonna cook it again, but you want this pretty much cooked, so no raw spots. Okay, so in the meantime, since this makes 8 servings, this also freezes really well. So I need 5 lunches this week. I work 5 days in a row, and I'm gonna freeze 3 of them for a quick dinner maybe. They freeze really well, so I can make 2 weeks at a time if I do 4 days and 4 days. So in the meantime, I have some asparagus that I just cut up into, like, I halved it. I cut it in half rather. Threw it on a pan, olive oil, salt and pepper, shoved it in the oven underneath my chicken. I cooked that for about 20 minutes. I cooked this too long because I got really thin asparagus and it looks like a wilted weed. But anyway, it tastes fine. It's a vegetable. I try to always pair a vegetable with lunch just to get more veggies in me. So I would do thick asparagus if you're gonna do that. Okay, so I have my asparagus set. Chicken is cooking. In the meantime, I started food prepping everything else while the chicken was cooking. So my chicken is done. Pull the chicken out of the oven. With 2 forks, you're gonna shred the chicken. It should shred pretty easy. You just take the 2 forks, and as you can see, I've already shredded most of this chicken. So, I just have a, ooh, then you do that and you get it all over yourself. So I shredded most of it. I left this so you can see, relatively easy. Once I'm done shredding, I'm basically gonna add my rice, my cooked rice, my cooked vegetables, my pineapple tidbits, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 15 minutes. So here are some of my tricks to make this dish really easy, okay? So my chicken is all shredded. Smells so good too. Smells like a teriyaki rice bowl. Well, essentially that's what it is. All right, so here are some tricks. In the meantime, I'm gonna cook my rice and my vegetables. Excuse me, while I put my hair up. I don't wanna get hair in my lunch, even though it's my hair. It tastes disgusting. Okay, I buy this Oriental stir fry from Walmart. It's Bird's Eye brand. And it comes in this big bag in the freezer. There are 52 ounces of vegetables in this bag. It also comes with like a Asian style sauce that's separate. Throw the Asian style sauce away. I don't know how many points that could possibly be. Then you need about 32 ounces of the frozen veggies, so not all of them. So you wanna cook them. That way when you put them in here, they're already cooked, okay? So this is the brand. This has broccoli, carrots, sugar snap peas, peppers, mushrooms, baby corn. I really like this combo. So my veggies. Now the way I cook them, I buy these. I get these at Walmart. They're the Ziploc Zip and Steam Healthy Meals in Minutes. These things are lifesavers. You can put vegetables, seafood, poultry, anything in these zip bags, and I used one bag 4 times. I mean, once I'm done with it today, I'll throw it away, but I mean, they're reusable essentially. So all you do, this is the brand. And then on the back of each bag, it tells you here, like if I wanted to cook asparagus, a half of a bag is 1.5 minutes, a full bag is 2.5 minutes. All frozen vegetables are 6 minutes for a full bag. So I just dump some of my frozen veggies into this bag. You put 2 tablespoons of water in it, take the air out, zip it up. You put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. It comes out cooked. It's amazing. Total lifesavers. So that is how I do my vegetables. My rice, I do the Steam Fresh brown rice, and it's frozen, and I throw that in the microwave for 4 minutes. And it's super easy. So everything is basically kind of just like heat and cook. So I got my chicken all shredded. I'm now gonna put 3 cups of brown rice. And again, I put this in the Weight Watcher app, this recipe builder, and because chicken is now free, 1 serving of this. So this whole casserole makes 8 servings. 1 serving is gonna be 4 points. Essentially, if I look on my recipe here, the things that are the most points, the rice is 12 points, and then the brown sugar is 9 points for the whole thing. So really that's where our points are coming from. The soy sauce is 2 total, and the honey is 4 for a tablespoon. But 4 points for, you know, about 1 1/4 cups of this casserole. It's so worth it. Okay. So I already have my brown rice cooked. I have all my veggies cooked. I zapped these in the microwave while my chicken was in the oven. You dump all this in to the pot, just like that. Excellent. Now, I'm a clean freak, other than having rice everywhere. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add most of the remaining sauce. The recipe states that you're gonna reserve a little bit to drizzle over the top at the end. Honestly, it's not really gonna matter because I'm separating them anyway, so I'm just gonna put the rest of the sauce in here. Once I dump, so I have my chicken, my rice, my veggies, my pineapple. It's gonna be 1 cup of pineapple tidbits. I love pineapple. As you can see, I have pineapples in my kitchen. So I put, oh my goodness gracious, it's gonna be difficult. I buy just a large can of pineapple tidbits in 100% pineapple juice, and I dump the whole thing in here. It's probably more than a cup, but it tastes so good. This can is supposed to be a pop top, and I broke the top. So we're taking it off old school way. I did arms today at the gym, so maybe I'm extra strong, who knows? Who knows? Also, with the pineapple juice, it gets kind of extra juicy, okay? So now, be super careful because it's obviously really full. Oh my gosh, look at how amazing. And my chicken's on the bottom, so make sure you get that nice and mixed up. I like to mix it before I dump in the rest of the sauce. I'm a hot mess. So what happens when I try to go quickly, because I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and all the feedback you give me, even though some of you push the little dislike button. Hey, you know what? If you don't like me and you don't like what I have to say, the good news is you never have to watch me again. So if pushing the dislike button makes you feel better, then go for it. I'm here to help you guys, and I'm here to just share my knowledge and my tips and tricks, because this is hard. Eating healthy is hard. Yes, it tastes delicious, and yes, I can think of it as a game, but it's hard. And we all need to be here to like help support each other, and just, you know, I don't know anything more than any of you do. I've just been doing this stuff for a long time. So if I can share with you what I know, I would love to hear from you guys of what you know. I'm sure there's so much to learn. Okay, I'm all mixed up. So now I'm gonna add my sauce and be done with this. So as you can see, it really looks like a nice, yummy teriyaki sauce. So you put that cup of sauce over the chicken in the beginning, because that's really going to, that's what the chicken cooks in. So that chicken has that teriyaki based flavor as well. Okay, and then I decided to mix it a little bit. Obviously this is not a scripted video. I just go with it, go with the flow. Now I throw this back in the oven for 15 minutes. So all of this is cooked, but you just want to kind of make sure, right? Okay. This is going in the oven for 15 minutes. We won't be here when that's done because that's going to take a lot of your time. But I do want to show you quickly what else I'm going to eat this week, just to give you guys some ideas. Thank you for watching if you've watched up until this point. All right, so I like to be prepared. Some days I have really hard workouts and I eat more, and that's okay to eat more. It's okay to eat more than your allotted daily points. I have, and I always will, and I've lost over 100 pounds on Weight Watchers, and it just works for me. But the key is, when I eat more than 23 points a day, it's stuff that I've planned and it's healthy, and it's not like I'm going overboard on stuff that isn't planned. So I like to bring with me snacks and food, so if I do get really hungry, I have options. So the stuff that I'm going to show you, I'm going to just show you one day's worth because it's the same thing every day. The stuff I'm going to show you is total 24 points. That's not including my dinner. My dinner usually is very low in points. I do a turkey burger like I showed you a couple of videos back. That's 0 points. If I have a lot of extra points, like if I didn't eat a lot of food during the day, I'll do a English muffin or, you know, use some kind of bread. But I like to eat during the day, so especially snacks. Okay, so in the morning when I wake up, before I work out, and I wake up at, 3:30 in the morning, as you all know if you've watched my videos, I made 1 point blueberry muffins. I have really learned to love Weight Watcher Pound Dropper is her handle. All of her recipes are amazing, and shout out to her, who I've never met or talked to. I just cook her recipes and bake her recipes. She has a blog that has all of her recipes on it now. So I'm thinking next video will be these 1 point blueberry muffins because they taste amazing and they use Kodiak mix. So I eat this in the morning because it's Kodiak mix basically. This is the 1 point for muffin, or I eat my chocolate cookie, Kodiak cookies for 1 point that I showed you a couple videos ago. Okay, so I have my blueberry muffin in the morning right before I go to the gym. Then after I work out, I drink a Premier protein. I've really been on this kick. I don't like usually artificial flavors, especially banana, but these banana cream Premier proteins are so good. So I do an espresso shot. If I go to Starbucks, I get 2 espresso shots. That's 0 points. And I'll put a chocolate Premier protein in a Trenta glass filled to the top with ice and pour the chocolate in it. It tastes like an iced mocha. It's 2 points because one of these is 2 points. I've been doing half and half though. Half chocolate, half banana. Obviously still 2 points because you only use half. And I do an espresso shot. I have an espresso machine, as you can see, that I make my own espresso in the morning and bring it with me. So I have this, so that's 2 points. Then for breakfast, I have my pre-made egg sambos that there's a video on. If you go back and look, 4 points for this huge egg sambo. Then I make Greek yogurt, and I don't necessarily eat this in the morning. Sometimes I'll save it for the afternoon. It's really high in protein, just a good healthy snack. I put blackberries and blueberries, and then this week I added ground flax in there. And I usually put a Splenda in because, as we know, Greek yogurt tastes like sour cream. So this bowl is 0 points. What I've been doing is I've been bringing 2 points worth of almonds, and then I just kind of chop them up in the bag and make little chunks and pour it in here, so it's 2 points. It's so hard for me to spend 2 points on 10 almonds, but it's so good. And I've been doing it for a week, and it gives it a crunch, and I know they're super healthy, and it's, again, control, right? Portion control. It's all Weight Watchers is, really. Okay, so that's 2 points for my almonds. So then for lunch, I'm gonna have my teriyaki chicken casserole, that's 4 points. Asparagus is 0, and I have been eating a holy avocado. Excuse me, I'm talking too fast because I'm trying not to make this too long. These are 3 points. They have the holy guacamole. I find the holy avocados at Walmart, and it's chunky avocado. So it doesn't have like the other spices guacamole has, and it's 3 points, and I put some salt on it, unless if it's Thursday, day before weigh-in. And I bring this. So good, and again, it's that healthy fat, okay? So it's so hard to spend 3 points on this because my mind goes to, I could eat so many things for 3 points. But I'm supplying my body with healthy fat. So I need to remember that. And it's working really well. That's lunch. So then I have all my other snacks that I bring. I bring a pack of hard-boiled eggs, 2 hard-boiled eggs. I get these from Costco, 0 points. I bring a Baby Bell cheese. The light is 1 point with an apple. I usually end up eating this on the way home from work, which is about 7:30 at night. So when I get home, I'm not famished, but the cheese and the apple. And then this week I added these Ostrom buffalo wing flavored sticks. They're spicy. This whole stick is 1 point. You can get them off of Amazon. I get them at my local nutrition shop, Complete Nutrition. They're amazing. But this is 1 point. And it has 14 grams of protein in this stick. Pretty good. Don't like veggies, but I pretend to. So I bought these little individual bags of petite carrots. I might actually eat them. They're convenient. I bring a sugar-free Jell-O, just in case if I'm really hungry. Then I have my trail mix that I make. It's high in points, but it's so good. I do half a cup of Cheerios. I do 14 grams of Lily's dark chocolate chips. And then I do 14 grams of rolled gold pretzel sticks, kind of crunched up, and I put a Truvia in it. And I've told you before, the best part about this is at the end, when I get the sugar salt combo on the bottom. Oh man, so good. Anyway, so it's 4 points total, but it's really good, and it's just a nice treat. It takes me a while to eat, so I like to bring that. Okay, so this week I have started, I have made a realization actually. So I love Oreo cookies. In addition to ice cream and bread, Oreo cookies are one of my weaknesses. I cannot have them in the house. I have no self-control. Well, I never have been. And I made some dessert cups last week, and the crust was an Oreo cookie thin. And then it was like Greek yogurt, and it was a peanut butter flavored. It was really good. And I realized that I had the whole pack of Oreo thins in my pantry that I didn't even eat the whole week. I wasn't tempted. I didn't go in. I actually had self-control. And I always like to have a little tiny dessert at the end of lunch. It just kind of ends everything. And I was bringing like a 1 Hershey Kiss for 1 point, these little tiny things for 1 point. So my mom had this genius idea. 1 Oreo thin is 1 point. 2 of them is 3 points. So I would definitely just stick to 1. It's better bang for your buck. And I'm gonna bring it for lunch. After lunch, I'm so excited because they taste so good. It's just a little bit thinner cracker and stuff in the middle, but oh man, it's so good. So I have my Oreo thin packed, ready to go. And then my bean burrito. So this will be the last thing. You can stay tuned to watch my bean burrito. I'm making it a little bit different this week. So I used an Olay tortilla. 1 point, so good. They're big, they're soft, they're pliable. I can't find them anywhere anymore, so I have to buy them off of Amazon. But tortilla, down. Okay, that's 1 point. Then I use fat-free refried beans because now on freestyle, there's 0 points. So I just take some beans and I literally plop them in the middle of this burrito here. Nice little dose. Now, I used to do my Taco Bell burrito style, which was in my first food prep video. And then what that is you have the beans, and then you can either use fat-free mozzarella cheese or fat-free cheddar. I like it better with cheddar. You just sprinkle a little bit on. That way it's still 0 points. And what I've been doing this week, which is so good, it was my husband's idea. Trader Joe's has this queso dip. 5 tablespoons for 1 point. It's so good. It's a little bit on the thin side, runny side, but it is so good. So I put this in my burrito instead, and I do just a little bit, so that way it's not really any points, right? Yes. I cheat the system a little bit. This is a little bit much, so it'll probably be a 2-point burrito. But if I don't use the queso dip, what I normally do is I buy Taco Bell hot sauce from Walmart, literally the Taco Bell brand, and you just pour that on that 0 point. So this whole burrito is 1 point. So then this is how you roll it. So I just take it like this, fold up the side, and then you just roll it. And then you put it in the corner of the paper towel. You roll it all together. You stick it in a plastic baggie. Lick the queso off your fingers. Stick it in a plastic baggie. And then you just heat it up for 30 to 40 seconds when you want to eat it, when you're ready to eat it. So that's 1 point, depending on how much queso you put in there. So all of that food is 24 points. I also bring a Powerade Zero for the days that I work out. Those are 0 points. I have Aquafina sparkling water. The orange grapefruit is really good. My Diet Dr. Pepper, 1 a day. I used to drink about 12. And then I won't show you that I bring a Monster. I'm a caffeine addict. So that is it. Looks like I've been talking and yapping your ear off for close to 30 minutes. So if you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Thumbs up to you, or thumbs down if you don't like it. And I hope that everybody got some kind of helpful tip or useful information. Send me an email, shoot me a comment. I try to get back to everybody. And I hope that you all have a fantastic week. I'm off to start my week here tomorrow. All right, talk to you later. Bye.